Hello, viewers. This is Ben C coming at you with another Ragtag Tool Show video, and yeah. So I felt today I seem to have sort of I don't seem to be able to uh, make videos that are on one specific type of tool. So I thought I'd pull out all of my power tools and make a video on those, and uh, and put away all of my hand tools, or as many as possible. And so, yeah. Uh, as this is kind of an obvious, or it should hopefully be an obvious. This is not meant to be a bragging video or a show off. This is all. This is I've worked for these. I don't intend to show off. I'm just merely showing you what I've gotten or what I have, and what if it works for me, it doesn't, etc. And so on. Sorry about that. I do apologize about the little bit of a fugliness in the back, the very top back, as haven't really had much chance to clean up too much. Had so much other stuff to do. So I guess for now I'll start off with a small one. This was my grandfather's. Please like, share, and subscribe. Anyways, this was after my grandfather on my dad's side passed away. He had this, and my dad asked me if I wanted it, and I said sure, why not. I did need to, or well, let me rephrase that. When I got it, I did know that this was going to be a nickel cadmium. I think nickel or NiCad. No, it doesn't say it on this one, but it was a nickel NiCad, I think, battery cell setup in here, and did no charge. So what I did was I took it apart, cut the NiCad cell out, and super dupered a new battery in, also known as a lithium ion, a LiPo, whatever, from a no good DeWalt battery, and it has it's only on its not even first charge in this. It's not charged. It's not been on the charger since it's gone into this. So that's, in my opinion, that's pretty friggin' good. It also has the ability to turn on, or, oops, sorry about that, on, off the light separately. LED, a little LED. And surprisingly, this isn't actually all that bad. It's actually got a good bit of go juice. It's not, you start getting on a little bit of a tight screw, something a little torquey, and you'd think that it would just go. No, it'll move some rather tight screws. Obviously not, don't try and use bolts. Use it to remove heavy duty bolts out, but not a bad powered screwdriver for, you can get these. You can clearly tell the Hazard Fart Drill Master. But you can get this at Wally World, Walmart, as well, and yeah. So honestly, if you were looking for one of these, I can't. As I said, I don't recommend tools. This is, in my opinion, I try not to recommend tools because everybody's impression is different. Everybody's encounter or use differs. Like, oh well, you like the certain screwdriver style, I like another screwdriver style. It's preferences. So I can't recommend this in the sense that you should go out and try it. I guess I could say I recommend you, if you're able to, try. If you know someone who has one, ask if you can borrow it for a few days if you have a project or something. Try it, see if you like it or something, and then yeah. But I can't recommend you just go out and get one, because that's kind of, I don't know, I just don't yeah. But oh, it also uses a uh, quarter-inch hex bit. So basically, any interchangeable. Let's see, where do I have some that are easily accessible? Here we go. Basically, standard quarter-inch driver bits. Quarter-inch. Now, when I say power tools, what I mean by that is I'm classifying power tools as in anything that's electrically, battery, etc. operated. You know, it doesn't need to be a drill or a driver or a belt sander or whatever. So, and I say power tool as in the broadest term you can. So, just to clear that up. All right, so this is sort of gonna be like a multi-part series, I think, because I have a plethora of power tools, and so I think mostly I'm just gonna go over the small ones in this video, and the accessories slash consumables, and I'll explain when I get to the accessories later in. But for now, not bad. I've haven't had too much need for using this, but when I did bring it out and use it, it was pretty good. So yeah. Next up, there's a little Pros kit. It was the brand that I purchased it as, and it's gone under several names. It's under several names. Rock can't go. You know, I mean, this is Chinesium, but you know, it's not a bad little thing. It heats up really nicely, really nice and fast. Headphone auxiliary jack to power it. USB powered soldering iron. So there's that. Craftsman stud finder. No, it does not beep when I put it near myself, unfortunately. I've never been a stud, so that was a very bad joke. Anyways, it takes a 9-volt. It's honestly, I have to say, if you're looking for a stud finder, this one, at least, you should definitely at least try it if you've got if you know someone who has one, because this has got little felt things. They're really nice. I mean, it was probably about total of $20, maybe. I mean, and it's actually really good. But as I said, I don't necessarily recommend it. I say what I like, and if it's something that I definitely would use, yes, I won't recommend stuff. And then next up is this Hazard Fart Ames Industrial My Rear End. Yeah, no, don't worry. Industrial infrared thermometer, 12 to 1. Also runs on 9-volt batteries. Basically, it's you have to get it to read, you have to pull the trigger and aim. And so far, it seems accurate. I haven't really had anything else to compare it to. It also runs on 9-volt right here. It's got an infrared, or it's got a laser as well. Can do Celsius or Fahrenheit, or sorry, Science or Frankenstein. And then yeah, there's those little bits. I apologize if I'm rambling like my very much older videos. It's sort of, today is like a lazy day. It's pretty gloomy out and such. So here is my Hazard Fart calipers, 6-inch calipers that I've had for a few years now. They do well. Unfortunately, I think I've done this showed this in a previous video. Focus. Focus. There we go. Alright, well, you're not gonna focus, so screw you. But yeah. These I mean, if you're gonna do real rough approximations, with measurement, go for it, and you're not worried about losing these, like getting them banged up or anything, yeah, go for it. But as like a precision, no. I mean, then again, you know, calipers are never really supposed to be for high precision. That's what you would use for high precision measurements and stuff would be micrometer. This is basically like you want high precision. This is like some of the best you get. So yeah, but this will be a pretty long. I think this might be a little bit of a long video. Then again, I usually make half-hour videos, so I can't really say that. Probably it'll be around the same length as my other videos. But yeah, and this will also go over some of my, I guess, well, since it is technically electrically powered, it would it would include measurement and test equipment. So this is a circuit testing device. I've never actually been able to figure out how the heck to use it. Pinchy. It's got a little light bulb in there, spring. It's supposed to connect this to one end and poke around with this end, though never could quite figure it out. So it just sits around, and one day maybe I'll find somehow to use it. But for now, I'll get to that. That's a bit of a nicer one. Multimeter. It's a cheapo, you know, Chinesium. It's not bad. It's homeowner DIY kind of thing. Pretty good. For hobbyists, maybe this would probably be okay. If you're a real heavy duty and hobbyist, like you're getting down real precision, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of electronical stuff, this wouldn't be for you. This is like I mean, you obviously, if you're watching this, you already know that, but yeah, this is sort of my backup now, as I mainly use another one that I will show in a minute. But Essico Triton soldering iron, soldering iron, whatever, however you want to pronounce it. It depends on the side of the Rhine you live on, whatever. This is these are very prestigious guys. These guys are very prestigious, very good quality. I haven't, for some reason, I'm not sure if they exist still or not, but I hope they do, because I would like to get another tip, some new tips for this, because this is a nice iron. This one's no good, but yeah. So I have this over here. Come on, there we go. And then I have my Pros kit, 20 watt to 40 watt, changeable with the sponge and the Italy bit, and this. Pros kit. Yeah, this isn't a battle iron, but it's yeah. I guess for here, last of my measurement / test equipment that I have that's currently available in working condition, etc. Kilowatts. It's basically electronic stuff. You plug it into the wall, then plug the thing in, and it measures all kinds of stuff, from amps to volts to, you know. Yeah, so there's that. And then last thing would be my Fruc 101 multimeter. Now this is more for like electrician sort of use, but you know, I kind of am not often dealing with very fine precision electronics, so this is more than adequate for me. I'm sure someone is going to eventually see this video and go, that's not something you should ever use for electronics. I don't care. You know, it's not. Whatever. Now I guess moving on to power tool accessories, PPE, or also known as protective personal protection equipment or safeties, and accessories. Yeah, so that. I guess we'll first start off with going over what I consider what categories of accessories. Chargers and batteries are basic accessories. When I say something like consumable, it means like wood screws or sanding belts for belt sanders, stuff like that. You know, you got to go out and buy from time to time again. So, you know, this is a Craftsman C3 battery charger, pot style. Not much to say about a charger. It does its job. It's the only charger for that battery, that one battery I have. So, whatever. And then, so seeing as how I'm going over batteries and stuff, I will bring out my other batteries. Here is the battery for that charger. So that's that battery. Then I have my DeWalt charger. I do not have. It is a 20 volt and 12 volt combo battery charger with standard charger that comes with a DeWalt drill. It used to have, the drill used to have, it came with two, originally it came with two 1.5 ampere lithium ion rechargeable batteries. However, one of them I accidentally barbecued. I short-circuited and caused one of the cells to go off balance. Don't know how it happened. I don't know how a cell went out of balance, but whatever. So now I'm down to one, and yeah, 1.5 ampere. And then I happened to, for my birthday, I'd asked for a dual pack of 2 ampere rechargeable lithium ion, obviously. Batteries. Yeah, so. And then lastly, let me make sure. 9 ampere, 60 volt flex volt max, lithium ion rechargeable is one mean bastard. So this is also a mean bastard for weight. So yeah. In the next video, or the part 2, or whatever part I end up getting to it, I will make a video on the sort of just, and this probably should kind of have been said at the beginning, but this is just a sort of an overview of my power tools and such. But I will I will show the charger briefly in the next video for the DeWalt stuff. Yeah. So there's that. I guess I can go over the air compressor as it is. I can consider that, in my opinion at least, a power tool. So here is one of these hoses for an air compressor. Have not yet had to have a need or a use for this, so I've kind of just like relegated it to a backup. You know, it's not. It's sort of the cheapo, you know, standard purchase with like Hazard Fart. This was from Hazard Fart actually, in a little kit. All right. So there's that. The little hose, and then yeah, I know it's air compressor fittings and such. Let me set the camera in a little bit different area. All right. Fittings and such. Safety fitting or whatever, so you don't blow up or whatever. I don't know. It's stupid, but car tire fill caps or whatever. This was actually something for something called like wheel lights or something, and it's like a rope of LED lights that you stick between your wheels, and you can have a fancy light on your wheels of your bicycle. And I noticed that this actually fits rather well on these caps, and I know that sometimes these are an absolute nightmare to pull off or unscrew. So I thought, I could use this as like a little, sort of like how they have those rubber can openers or rubber jar opener things. I have a few of these caps, and then some adapters and such for the fittings and so on. There's a cap, as well as, can't quite recall what the heck this thing is. Probably some sort of an adapter. But yeah. Yep. Another adapter. I can't remember what kind of an adapter this is, but yeah. Here is an adapter for this. This is the adapter to adapt this to go to the whatchamacallit, as well as, I will show in a moment, this and this thing right here go directly into the nozzle bit. So that's that. But that, come on, stupid. There we go. Tire inflation device. Came part of the same kit as Hazard Fart from Hazard Fart. Hose thingy. Teflon tape that came with the Hazard Fart. This is not Hazard Fart. This might have been. I don't recall. Probably not. This is definitely not Hazard Fart. Definitely not. Actually, let me look at the. So actually, this is Hazard Fart. And also this. Neither of these are Hazard Fart. As you can see, they're a bit older, and this one is similar, but when you put this one, you gotta put something in it, and then that pops up usually. But yeah, it's old. Some more bike / car tire inflation cap things, and then basketball and stuff like that, inflator things. Some of them came from Hazard Fart set, but whatever, yeah. So there's that for the air compressor stuff. At the moment, I also have the nozzle, but it's out with the air compressor, so I won't be showing that at the moment. Here. I guess I should probably continue on with some of the other stuff, such as that, and this. For now, yeah. So here's some. I don't know what these exactly would go to or for on the test leads that I have. I can show later. But yeah, there's that. Noise. Power noise filter. Output, input. Don't know, this came with the random stuff in a previous video. I talked about it. I won't talk about it anymore on this video, but yeah, go watch the other video if you're interested. Norton sanding wheel. You're supposed to put the glue ones, the ones that have the glue on here. I don't quite get the point of that though, because then you can't really remove them, or if you do remove it, it's kind of a difficult, etc. But whatever. So this Norton thing, and then yeah, then this is, I think, recall. Let me see here. I think this is a 6.5 inch or 6 inch, probably around a 6 to 6.5 inch wheel or disc or whatever, and then 5-inch sanding discs. As I don't remember, I think I was that's right. I was gonna originally get some of these, and a Velcro adapter for the Velcro, because these use Velcro to hook on, but never got around to it. The grinder, or the buffer slash sander thing broke. So here is what looks like jumper cables, but for the cigarette lighter outlet in the car. Some of the younger viewers, or viewers who aren't so, who don't, younger viewers or whatever, who don't understand what that is, or don't know what I'm talking about, you plug your phone charger in it for the car. But it was originally called a cigarette lighter, and it still technically is a cigarette lighter. So, fun bit of history for you younger viewers. So I haven't quite figured out what exactly you'd use this to charge or whatever, or jump, or yeah. So, interesting. At least to me. Some shop vac filters, random miscellaneous. There's that, and then next on the list, I guess, is some more power tools, accessories, and kind of semi-consumables, another category. Let's see, what's this one? Drill bits, that's right. So, drill bits, as far as the eye can see, really. Drill bits, drill bits, drill bits, drill bits, drill bits, drill bits. I'm not sure if this is impact or not, but that's definitely got the vibe of an impact, perhaps. These two are definitely impact. I will say, if you are looking for drill bits and you are not sure what you should get, while I don't recommend an impact unless you're doing a lot of screws and stuff, if you can get an impact driver and find like a few of these, if you're drilling through metal at least, totally do it. So much easier. Oh man. I've actually literally just taken some scrap metal I have and just drilled, and it's like these, you add some 3-in-1 with these and the impact, and oh my god, it's like butter. So these, and then I have just random assortment of all kinds of brands, Chinesium probably even, well, definitely some Chinesium in here. There's another drill bit that I'm looking for that I can't seem to find. Well, I can't seem to find it at the very moment, so for now it'll have to be, I don't know, so I'll probably post it in the next video if I happen to come across it by that point. But yeah, my excess drill bits, and then this is some of my 2-inch plus spare extra excess of driver bits. I've got square bits, Torx, Phillips bladed, square. I have more. There's these, and then I also have in this my DeWalt, I think it's T-Stack? I can't remember, but that's not supposed to, it doesn't need to be. Hole saw with drill bit. I don't recall if I found the brand for this. Wait, hold on. Well, it's definitely made in the U.S. It's in rather good condition, so, okay. And DeWalt right angle tool. That, funny enough, this is actually more compact and all that stuff than the new version of this, which is supposed to be more compact and such. So I don't know what they were thinking, but yeah. My can't recall. This is Irwin, I think, if I recall correctly. This is Irwin. I don't remember the exact size, but it's pretty. It's like 1 and a something quarter, maybe. I don't remember. Let me grab my micrometers. My calipers. So about 1 1/4 inches in outer diameter. So it would produce a 1 1/4 inch hole, or about approximately. Without getting too nitpicky. So yeah. Can't recall. Is there anything else that I have? If so, let me know. Nope. Okay. Let me check this real quick. So nope in this. No need for that. And now I guess I can get to. Well, I should probably go through this first. I will let you know when we get to the real consumable stuff. Basically just sorters and stuff, extra dividers and whatnot for the boxes. Continuing with the other set, this actually was a set of 3 for like 100 and some different pieces that I got with my DeWalt cordless power drill. Here's the 1-inch excess 1-inch bits, bladed Torx, Phillip, square, more Torx. Yeah, that. Here's a sort of a light travel, I guess, light travel carry case thing. There's some more Torx, square, Phillips. And adapter for the drill so you don't lose them in the chuck. And then that was also part of the set. And then I bought this box separate for other reasons, but this has impact stuff in it, so that's the reason that there's 2-inch bits in here as well as 1-inch bits separate from the others. So yeah, my 2-inch Phillips bits, Phillips 1, 2, it's supposed to be 1, 2, and 3. Torx impact. These are all impact rated, except I'm not sure about these. Not sure about these 2 DeWalt impacts or socket drivers socket drivers. But yeah, these are Craftsman. Basically all these except for these. These are Phillips number 2 DeWalt impacts, as well as these are DeWalt's. The rest of these in here is Craftsman. And I'll go over a funny story actually if you want, which too, well, it's kind of a little bit like too bad if you didn't want to hear it, because I'm gonna say it. It's my channel and I can do what I want. I'm actually gonna cut this a little short because it's getting kind of long. Impact adapter, impact rated for adapting impact. Yeah. Square drive, Craftsman's. Craftsman 1/4-inch drive, impact socket, whatever. 2 Cryobi impact. I have the so this is a 1/4-inch, 3/8, and then there's supposed to be 1/2 inch, but I have that in my main use stuff. And so yeah. Oh, square square drive 1 inch, and yeah, so there's my spare impact stuff. Here's an old Craftsman thing that came with the yard sale. Came with all the other stuff at the yard sale that I talked about in a previous video. Absolutely do not know if these are impact. Anybody knows what these are supposed to be for, please let me know. I really don't want to throw them out, but I don't know what the heck they're for. And I really would like to know, because I feel that there's something that could be useful. So, yeah. Just, if you could, please let me know. Anyways, some more drill bits that have a 1/4 inch drive shaft. This is Sears Craftsman. I forget. So these are definitely US made. At least the socket drivers are these. Let me check these. Unknown about these ones. And then the drill bits. I'm not gonna bother with that. But sorry about that. You were out of view. You were out of frame. Framing, you frick. So. Yeah, this is an old Sears Craftsman. You don't see that anymore, really, so. Okay, so there's that, and then here's something else from the yard sale that I finally got around to, for the most part, finishing. I just gotta go through my spare drill bits, fill these, 1, 2, 3 spots with drill bits, the correct drill bit size. And then I gotta find a, I think 6-inch Phillips driver bit, as I have the 1/4 inch bladed bit. And then here are spade drill bits, ranging 3/8 to 1/2 inch, 5/8, 3/4, 7/8. And then 2-inch bits, Phillips number 2, bladed, Phillips number 1, Torx, I think. Yeah, 2 Torx, 2 Phillips sizes, 2 bladed sizes, driver bits, 1-inch driver bits, as well as the adapter. And then this was a Savers find with my aunt. This is for wood elving, sort of wood elve stuff. Dowel jig kit, Milescraft complete doweling jig kit. Basically, it's for like shelves. You plop them on. It's got brad point drill bits in 3 sizes. It's since this was a secondhand find, I wasn't expecting to get all of the dowels bits, but I was kind of not expecting to have all of the accessories, such as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, basically all of these. I don't know what these are for, I can't quite recall. There was glue, but when I got it, it was pretty dried and junky. It also came with the instructions, so sweet! So, haven't quite had a chance to use this, but there's been instances where I've in the past before I had it. So I thought, it was only $5 or something like that. So I said, yeah, why not grab it? And then now let's go to, I guess, before we get to the good stuff, let's go over some of the lesser stuff. Save the best for last. Dremel stuff. Sanding tube disc thing, whatever's wire. This is stuff that I need to get new ones of. This is what I'll just show you. So here, this is buffing for buffing wheels, sanding wheels. This is like tools, chucks, and such. I don't know why it's supposed to be there. But tools, wrenches, adapters, collets / chucks, yeah, so, and then up here is stuff that I need to get replacements. This is semi-consumables, a lot of this. These are consumables, as well as the buffing wheels themselves. Here's the cutting wheel stem thing that I like. Honestly, I'm out of the cutting wheels, so that's another thing I gotta get. But some diamond bits, the holders for the sanding tube things, and yeah, there's that. And now, sort of best for last. And this is going to be a little bit longer than I usually make, so I'm going to try and speed stuff up real quick. So this isn't all, a lot of this is like my precision stuff. Center punch for drilling, and then very fine drills, a little bitty. I don't have, these were my grandfather's that were on my mom's side. So here it is. Anybody knows what this goes to, please let me know. I would love to figure out what the heck this goes to. So that, more drill bits, hand held blue point, sort of like, I don't know if it's a tap pen drill or what, but yeah, countersink for wood, and then yeah. Alright, here is sockets. It's not really technically power tools. Socket adapter, adapter for the disc thing. So I should probably actually put that in the other stuff, but yeah. Oh, real quick fun fact, to be able to tell if something's an impact socket, often they'll have this kind of a hole in them. And usually they're not chrome vanadium, because is the chroming chips or whatever, and the dust, and so yeah. But this is chrome vanadium, not quite. This is impact variation. So this is definitely impact, because you can tell it's not yeah. So there's that. Alright, so here we have, wrong way around. So test leads, very fine alligator clips, and then standard alligator clip leads in there. The Fruc test leads that the Fruc came with, and then some extra driver bits. If anybody knows what the heck kind of driver bit this is, and or what it would be usually for, where I would usually find screws that would be for this, like devices, whatever, please let me know, because it's like a cross between a Phillips and a square drive, so I don't know. Yeah, greatly appreciated. These are my security bits with their adapter, tape, wire brushes, etc. The standard stuff. Alright. Here's something I should probably show you all. These boxes are designed to interlock with one another. Now, this is obviously a Craftsman one and a DeWilt one. These actually are interchangeable. I mean, you can connect them to each other. So, yeah. However, while I do like the idea, and I think a lot of guys in the trade and stuff prefer these, the only problem with these is that these specific ones are supposed to replace these ones. These, but they're not as much room as these ones, and so I'm not sure how much. So you might have to get more, or keep. If you have some of those, I would definitely. If you get some of these, don't get rid of these. These are still helpful. But yeah. That, and then my impacts, and then drill bits after this, and I guess I'll be making a three-part video, three-part series, so stay tuned. And then my impact stuff, which is these these aren't impact, but they're in there because they're helpful to have. Robertson's or square drive, Phillips 1, 2, and 3, bladed, Torx, adapter, 1/4 inch adapter, square, S1, 2, and 3, these are 2 inch, this is a 3 inch, Torx, T15, T15, T20, I think. Yeah, T20 and T25 right here for the 3 inch. Phillips number 1, number 2, 3 inch, and number 3, 2 inch. And then these also are not impact rated. These are, I think these are like 5 inch or something, or some 4 1/4. I don't know. These are, or maybe these are 6 inch. Phillips 1 and 2 standard driver bits, and then impact socket things. And I will go over in the next video. I will go over that funny story I talked about earlier. 1/4 inch, 3/8, 1/2 inch, and then screw extractors. This sleeve, this 1/4 inch adapter, is not impact rated from what I remember. So yeah, but I use it in my impact anyways. Almost out of time, so I'm going to quickly go over the last one. This is impact rated, and I will share a trick that why I have bladed in these. So yeah, talk to you later. Ben C signing off. Please like, share, and subscribe.